Welcome back to TesLUCKY, the YouTube channel where you can follow the adventures of Lucky the Telsa. Hello from Key West, Florida, where the heat index today is only 115. It's late in the day. I'm filming after work. I feel like my makeup just melted off my face today. I was actually thinking about filming in my sunglasses, but then I thought that looked kind of distracting with the reflection. So if my mascara is smudged, I apologize. Hopefully it won't take anything away from the content of the video and what we're here to discuss today, which is ceramic coating on Lucky at 127,000 miles. So why did we wait so long to do ceramic coating? Why did we do it now? And what are the benefits? And how does Lucky look? Those are the topics that we are going to cover in this video today. I am filming at the Electrify America Chargers here in Key West, by the way. You'll notice that's not a supercharger over my shoulder there. I did not even know that there were Electrify America Chargers in Key West until my friend Jonathan charged his Rivian here on a recent visit. And shout out to Jonathan, and shout out to all the Rivian owners. My friend has the 7-seater SUV. That is an awesome electric vehicle. Anybody on watching this channel have a Rivian or know someone that has a Rivian? Tell us your thoughts. And if you come to Key West, you can charge here on these Electrify America Chargers. There are no superchargers in Key West. The closest ones are in Big Pine Key, which is where I'm usually filming. Today, actually, at the end of this video, after we're done talking about ceramic coating, I'm going to show you a little bit about these Electrify America Chargers. I learned a couple things just by walking over there. Is pretty cool. All right, so here's the story with the ceramic coating. So we just got Lucky back from being in the body shop following a car accident back in March. We had lots of repairs. I have a whole playlist here on the channel to show you all the details about the repairs. So this video is actually going to go into that playlist. It's a little bit of a PS to the car accident series because this ceramic coating has turned out to be the silver lining of the accident, and let me explain why. First of all, some of these details. First, Lucky was in the body shop for 78 days, and then she had to go back for 10 extra days. And we knew that sort of going in because we took possession of Lucky following the repairs from the accident right before our big summer road trip this June. And Fort Lauderdale Collision, the body shop where she had the work done, they knew there was something with the door that wasn't quite right, but it was just this little thing, and it was okay for me to bring the vehicle back to get this refinement done, if you will. There are multiple ways. There's actually 4 ways that you can close the door to this Model X without having to touch the door. Real quick, I'm going to show you the 4 ways that I can close the door on my Tesla Model X without touching the door. All 4 ways now work perfect. Watch this. Number 1 is that you just walk away. Here's the key. Here's me walking away from the vehicle. I can also close the door by just hitting the center of the key fob. Then from inside the vehicle, door's open, I can just tap on the brake. And I can also close the door by tapping on the MCU. 4 for 4 successful ways to close the door without touching it. Yay, Lucky. Okay, and whenever one of those electronic methods of closing the door was used, it had about a 50% success rate in getting the door closed all the way and sealed. Now, 10 more days in the body shop, they got the door fixed. The door is working perfectly 100% of the time. And it was just a little thing on our road trip that we had to remember to either push or pull the door all the way. And now it works great. So While they had Lucky in the body shop, though, for these extra 10 days, they did 2 extra things that were elective, like cosmetic procedures, if you will. Lucky had a little cosmetic surgery, a little Botox, a little filler. So the 2 things that we chose to do electively while Lucky was at the body shop, number 1, we had 2 of the tire rims, the 2 tire rims on the right side, reconditioned or refurbished. I'm not sure which is the right terminology there, but I had always intended to get 4 new rims for Lucky around the 8-year mark, because our rims had, just road rash and like normal wear and tear on them. Well, as a result of the car accident, they had to replace the 2 rims on the left side, so they looked brand new. And then I saw the old tires, and Fort Lauderdale Collision was able to recondition them, and they buff them down and they paint them, and they make them look brand new. I couldn't be like any happier with how they look, and I would say it's about 25% of the cost of replacing altogether those rims. So that ended up saving me some money down the road. It cost $360 to get those 2 rims repaired. I know that that's a really fair price. Mario and Steven and the gang at Fort Lauderdale Collision, they took really, really good care of me, really, really good care of Lucky. Highly recommend their body shop. If you're anywhere in South Florida and you need repairs, check out their website, their business, their QR code here. So, all right, that was thing 1. The second thing that we opted to do, and they actually did me a real solid. They gave me like such a good price on this ceramic coating. I am going to tell you how much we paid, but I think if you go and get this quoted out, it's going to cost more. I think that they did it for cost. They probably just felt bad for me and like losing my Tesla for 4 months, and I don't know, like, just again, it's the silver lining. For $900, we had protective coating, ceramic coating put on the entire vehicle, on all the painted surfaces and the glass. $900. And the reason I wanted to do this now is because Lucky had more than half of the surface repainted from the accident. The driver's side door, the left falcon wing door, brand new, had to be painted. So then they had to do the back hatch, they had to do the front hood, because you have to do like the adjacent parts in order to blend and match the paint. So I would actually say probably like 60% of Lucky is brand new paint. And I didn't do any type of ceramic coating or protective film when we first got Lucky. I was nervous because we were living in hot Florida. We were moving at the time to hot Nevada. And I was concerned that the film or the coating would like heat, bubble up, melt, and, just like look icky. And I really regret doing that. I've talked to several Tesla owners in both of these very hot states. They haven't had any issues. They said that concern is just not a thing. And the benefits of keeping the car looking new and minimizing the potential for any dings, and all the benefits of the ceramic coating are so worth it. So if I could go back in time, I would have done that at the beginning of our ownership experience with Lucky. And let me tell you something. When we went to pick up Lucky, I didn't even recognize her, and that is a true story. My husband was driving me in, and there was a Model X that was like parked facing out in front of the body shop, and he goes, "Oh, they've got Lucky like right up at the front." I couldn't see our decals, our stickers and QR codes in the windows, and I said, no, that's not Lucky, that's a brand new Model X. And then we got right up in front of it, and I was like, Oh my God, that's Lucky. She looked so amazing. I mean, take a look at how good the exterior looks in Lucky with this ceramic coating. I just couldn't be any more pleased. Like, Lucky looks like as good as she does, if not better, than the day we took ownership of her back on March 28th of 2019. And 22,000 miles at the time. We've got a whole video of the delivery of Lucky into our lives right off the truck from California. If you haven't seen our Lucky's Adoption Day video, check that out to see how it all began for us with Lucky the Telsa. But wow, we are so happy with how Lucky looks now following this ceramic coating. But just wanted to share with you now a couple things that I have learned about ceramic coating, some of the benefits, some of the things that you need to know if you're considering ceramic coating for your Tesla, for your electric vehicle. Number one is that you need to use a pH neutral car wash soap. I also read about ceramic coating that it provides a hydrophobic layer of protection. I just love that word, hydrophobic, afraid of water. I like the fact now that the surface of Lucky is afraid of water. I guess that's a good thing. It talks about online, I did a Google search for all this, that ceramic coating is a waxing alternative, a replacement for traditional car wax. So I guess that's going to save me some money in the future as well, that I'm not going to have to, usually I would get Lucky waxed like once or twice a year. Moving forward, I guess I'm not going to have to. We'll see. Anybody else have ceramic car wash for like longer than me, which is like a week? Tell me, do you have to wax your car? I would love to hear the viewers of TesLUCKY comment on this topic. It says online, and this is what Mario said to me as well, it makes regular car maintenance fast and effective. Mario says I'm gonna just like use the hose and the water's just gonna like fall right off the car and be so much easier to wash. The dirt won't, I guess, have anything to stick to. Very scientific explanation here, right? And he said I'm not gonna even need my windshield wipers as much, which is kind of ironic since I just had the windshield wipers replaced for the first time since 2017. And now I guess I'm not going to need them as much. Now I just want to tell you a little bit and show you these Electrify America chargers. I'm actually thinking I have like a couple adapters, including a CHAdeMO. Maybe I will come plug Lucky in and charge her here in Key West just to experience Electrify America and see what that's all about. Now, there's 4 chargers here, and they are marked for EV parking only. Hopefully that's enforced. These Electrify America chargers, they are on Flagler Boulevard, which runs right up the middle of Key West, very conveniently and centrally located on our little 4-mile by 2-mile island here. And they're right behind a Bank of America on Flagler. I'm sure you can find it in the navigation in your vehicle if you just put in Electrify America anywhere near Key West. They have these up in Key Largo as well. I think those are the only 2 locations here in the Keys. But there's 4 chargers, and it's really cool. There's a QR code that you can use with your phone to go set up an account, and I saw that you could actually use the chargers as a guest or as a member. They probably have better pricing for members. But then the other thing I noticed is that some of the chargers are 150 kilowatts, and then some of the chargers are more than that. They're like 350 kilowatts. Like, I have never seen chargers beyond, the Tesla V3 250 kilowatt chargers. So I thought that was really cool. And you get to choose, I guess, based on, I don't know, why would you choose slower charging versus the faster charging, or is charging that high considered to be risky? I don't know, but I would love to hear about that topic in the comments as well. Electrify America is here in Key West, where Lucky is driving around and showing off her stuff with the new ceramic coating and the new tire rims. Lucky has never looked better. We are so grateful that we have her back and ready for the new school year, driving Carly from here, there, and everywhere. I'm sure it'll be no time at all before we hit 150,000 miles, and we'll report back on our battery health and our maintenance expense. In the meantime, thank you for watching TesLUCKY. Safe travels to you all in whatever you drive.